are a blessing. Yes, you, just you, wherever you come from, no matter the baggage you bring to this place, no matter your brokenness or your woundedness or your uncertainty or your blemishes, you're a blessing. You're a blessing to God, you're a blessing to your neighbor, you're a blessing to your family, to your friends, and to this church. Indeed, there's nothing you can do to earn that blessedness, it just is. In the Presbyterian Church, we call that grace, the unmerited, unconditional, irrational love of God. And as Presbyterians, we believe that the life of the Christian disciple is that of a lifelong pursuit of responding to that grace through acts of service and love to God and neighbor. And it is so crucial that we affirm our own blessedness, because if we do not begin our own spiritual development from that truth, then we are unlikely to bestow that blessedness upon others. Yes, I can affirm my own blessedness and choose to walk around this world with a chip on my shoulders as if I'm more blessed because of the privileges I enjoy. Or I can affirm my own blessedness and treat it as my own personal well. Wells are important for sustenance. They're important for hydration, for bathing, for cooking, refreshing. To quote a beloved musician of mine, Casey Musgraves, it's important that we all find deeper wells that sustain us in parched places. This Advent, I'm choosing to dwell on my own blessedness as a spiritual practice that deepens the well from which I draw to love my neighbor. For there are many voices we can listen to. We can listen to the voices that confer blessedness by that which we do, or are, or achieve, or earn, or say. You can listen to the voices that say you'll be beloved if you get that job, or if you beat that addiction, or if you give enough money to the church. But if those were the voices we were supposed to listen to cultivate our sense of self, God would have chosen a different medium for the message of Christ. God would have chosen some polished, privileged princess in a mansion in the suburbs of Jerusalem. But instead, God chose Mary. So I'm going to choose to listen to the still small voice of God reminding me of my belovedness, and that I'm going to do my imperfect best to share that voice with others. I'm going to share that voice with my daughters in a culture that tells them that it's a man's world for a little while longer. I'm going to share that voice with my LGBT family members in a world that often tells them that they're a mistake. I'm going to share that voice with my immigrant neighbors in a world that tells them they're not wanted.